How's it going, guys? We're back in Pakistan. Well, what do we have on the agenda for today? We are continually fighting the inflation. Top priority is inflation right now. We've already hammered out a big significant portion of the terrorist groups in this country. This is our biggest terrorist group, which is 28. I mean, it's a little 2.5 million people that are supporting the group, but it's not that big. We can completely handle it. This terrorist group at one point was at 60 million, so I think we can handle it. Look at that. They're gone already. We demolished them. They're done. Look at that. So, I am very pleased on how everything is going in our country so far. We are doing very well. I would like to see some other big things. Growth is very good at the moment. I don't really want it to go up much more. So I'm not going to work on it. I'm not going to really sign any big deals. It's just not what we need to do right at the moment. We are actually wanting to just continually fighting the inflation. The more the inflation goes down, the better off we're going to be in the long run. We do have to consistently try to keep this number under 10, which is very challenging. If that number goes too high, people will start trying to get us out of office, and we don't want that. So we still need to do everything that we can in order to make this country great. We have a lot of bad people in our country, but let's see if we can if they are in our government. So we will be doing a little bit of spying. And then if we do find some bad people, we need to be able to replace them with some good candidates. Tea. I would not want to buy tea from you. Kenya sells a lot of tea. We are in completely good relations with Kenya. If I want tea, I will buy it from Kenya. Okay. I don't really want to do... at this moment, I still don't really want to do a whole lot. It's already been a year, pretty much. October of next year, you have to remember, we are going to have a bunch of electricity coming in. So that's going to put a big bump in our industries, in our farming sector, our services, even energy. People are gonna start getting more energy than what they're used to. So businesses, stuff will start to improve. Iran? Are you kidding me? I'm not even friends with Iran. No, I don't want to congratulate them. What are you thinking, bud? I can't sit there and order any COVID tests. I'm not sure why. Mask and everything. I can't do any COVID tests. As you see, this number dropped dramatically. And it's because growth went way up. Let's see if it will actually stay at that level though.
I must confess to
I
you that
know, we have, it's terribly bad. So our growth is high.
Our sportsmen are ready.
We're taking on more debt. It's not going too well right now. We are going to have to make some drastic measures. This country's in very, very bad shape. Financially. It is becoming more safe. It is becoming more safe as we have riots. But it is safer than what it was when we took over, so that is an accomplishment. Let's go take care of this riot. Take care of these people. We're gonna order the military to come and handle this situation, because it will end very quickly. I try not to kill anyone, but you know, what do? You got to do what you got to do. They shouldn't be out here terrorizing our streets. If they're out here terrorizing our streets, let me tell you, it's not going to be pretty for them. This is a new president. We are not the pushover president that you guys once had. The president that I am will not allow disorder. Disorder will not be allowed. We will put our foot down and we will stop it. That's what we do here in Pakistan. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some drastic measures. We have a lot of popularity right now, so we're going to use that to our advantage. We did make promises. We are going to have to fulfill a little bit of those promises. But right now, we are going to do something, and it's called take out. Ooh, look at that. We've completely dominated their seats. I didn't even remember about that. Completely forgot about that, but I'm very happy to see that. Okay. We are gonna do a tax reform. I'm not sure what we're gonna call it yet. I don't even know what I want to attack. Let's see how bad the housing market is. We have quite a bit of homeless. Growth. Yeah, we're gonna attack the housing market. That's what we're gonna do. Depending if our politics actually line up with our Congress, and it does. So we will be aggressive. We need a lot of money. And I'm not really looking for, like, chump change. I'm looking for, like, fix the government, like fix the economy type of money. We're gonna actually call it fix reform. The fix reform is gonna be heavy on taking money from the people so that later on, look at that, we dropped quite a bit, but we also have to give back money. I don't know if they're gonna allow me to go that low. They will. I love it. Now, I went in here before I actually decided to just take out Congress automatically. I don't like to take out Congress. I like to have Congress have power because it doesn't hurt against my popularity when you take it away. So as long as my politics go with my party, I will consistently keep it. It is nice to be able to do whatever you want, but it is nicer to be able to just go into and do the things that your party's already willing to let you do. Airline tax, are you kidding me? 14%? We want tourism coming into our country. We don't want that much tax. We want to lower that tax so that people will come into our beautiful country, get to check out our culture, taste our tasty food, eat our good breads. We want tourism. So we will, oh my goodness gracious, put that in the fix reform. Yes, we have that in the reform. We are also going to attack television viewers. They're big corporates, big corporate markets, and our party loves it. And it doesn't actually give us a ton of money. So therefore, I don't really care about this sector. This would be in the service sector, if you guys did not know. I'm not worried about it. I don't make a ton of money. I mean, I do make quite a bit. That's why when I raise it, I can pull a lot of money from them. But right now, the country's in such bad shape that I would rather have this $3.4 billion now and then slowly over time give it back. I would rather do that 100%. Now, I am very happy with that tax reform. The only thing I would like to do is actually lower this to give people purchasing power. But the issue with doing it right at this minute is that it's not about the cost. The cost is very little compared to what we're actually going to be taking. The issue is that it's going to bring in tremendous amount of growth. Now with that growth, inflation, we're going to have a problem. So at this moment, I can't condone it. Would my party even allow me to go that low? No, they wouldn't. Which is fine with me because I can't even condone it. Now, eventually I would like to get this to around 12%. 12% is very good. I like it at about 12, even around 8 I'd be happy with. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That is our tax reform. When is it gonna pass in Congress? It will be voted on February 3rd. Let's see the details. It will pass. Perfect. Now you see that huge hit that we took? That's the way it has to go. We will have to, we can't make everyone happy. But overall, we will do what's best for the country. And then some people are going to have to pay a little bit more just for now. But later on, we will even it out. And that's what we're going to do. And that's what we did. And they're going to like it. Because we are their president. So with that now, we have to be kind of calm. Let things go through. Because that's going to bring in... That's going to change our numbers dramatically. We might get some growth out of it. We might kill our growth. I'm not sure. Now, it's going to help our growth, I believe. Because we've done a lot, especially lowering the company tax. That's a very big one. This is going to piss me off if this keeps coming up like that. I can't do nothing about it. They don't even give me a chance to do anything. Like, I can't buy nothing. I can't do anything. Like, stop bugging me. Ooh, regulate prohibit smoking. No national anti-tobacco legislation decisions made. Come on, I was reading that. Made by at local level. There's the alcohol allowing the consumption, so it's not even allowed. That is what I'm talking about. Regulate the consumption of marijuana. Marijuana is not going to be allowed. Sorry. It's going to be illegal. We will make it illegal.
The bill has been voted
Perfect.
This is
one of our beautiful taxes has went into Congress, has passed, and now we're just kind of waiting around to see if the other ones are going to pass here. The 17th, the 22nd, and then the 3rd. So the airline tax, I mean, this one is retarded. I mean, I don't even understand why they even... You don't even make no money off of taxing. Look at that. $22 million, that's it. $22 million. You will make more money by bringing in tourism. Building up your tourist spot. I mean, you will make a ton of money. If you guys actually watch my other video, I play Kenya. I have a series in Kenya. And in Kenya, it's like 22% of my GDP, which is ginormous in Kenya. I just actually started a treasury. I got a treasury going. I'm pretty excited. But the whole country is ran off of tourism. I'm thinking about doing the same thing for Pakistan. It brings in tons of money. Why would you not? So, that was a big tax reform that we just got done doing. It hasn't went through yet, but on the 3rd, tomorrow it goes through. Boom, the 3rd. It should be coming up here.
Our agents that have infiltrated this order.
Should be popping up anytime now. Yes.
The vote was held and the reform was
It was adopted. People ain't the happiest, but guess what? Purchasing power went up, guys. You know what that means? I'm giving the citizens more money in their pockets. That's what purchasing power is. Security, look at that. We've been killing security. We've been doing so good on security. I should pat myself on the back. We are doing phenomenally well. So happy that Pakistan here is becoming a safer nation for everyone. We will bring in tourism. So, like I said, it did go up a little. No, it went down. It went down. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm A-okay. Because inflation is going down. Oh, this mouse needs to get thrown across the room. Look at that. 6.8. We were at 12. We basically dropped half of our inflation. We are doing phenomenally well right now. This country is actually taking in the things that I'm trying to do very well. I'm actually very surprised. I have tried to play, not this year, this is my second country ever playing in 2023, but 2022 I used to play that. I never made any videos. But in 2022, as playing this game, I'd be like Palestine, and I tell you what, there's certain things that you just don't do. You don't want to do a big tax reform on them. They will throw you out. They will lynch you. One of the hardest countries to ever play is Somalia. They don't do well at all. Very, very difficult country to play. They will lynch you for the littlest thing. But the good thing is that they are super poor. So a little bit of work with them goes a long ways. Small contracts really can change the drastic terms of the country. But I tell you what, they don't take kindly of too much debt, that's for sure. They will lynch you in a minute. they don't even give you a chance to fix something. It's a very difficult country. Anybody want a good challenge? Check it out. Alright. I want to keep an eye on the growth. It's still good, but I don't want it to really... I don't want it to get too low. It's not too big of a deal, but you know, if it dropped in the 3s, I'd like to keep it at about 3, because because either way, I mean, it's still bringing in money. That's why I don't want it to go too low. If it goes down to like 1, obviously I'm bringing in very little.
The preparations
Ramadan.
are complete.
Everybody's gonna starve for about a month. So, shoot, forgot what I was talking about. Oh, so I don't want it to, so with it being at about 3%, the good thing is that you're still building some money when it comes to your GDP or whatever. You're still doing decent. The problem is that if it gets down to 1, you just don't build as much. And I'd like, and from 3 to 5, or even a 6, it's not that difficult to get up. But when you're dealing with it when it's at like 1, you have to do a lot more things in order to get it increased. I know, guys. I'm working on it. I know, guys. Just be patient, please. I'm working on it. I got stuff getting built. It's okay, guys. You guys don't have to be all that upset. I'm getting it built. Now I gotta send in the military now. Oh boy. I know. ICTs are just bad, I know. Oh boy. We'll get it all handled. We'll get this cleaned up. You guys are in big trouble now. So I'm going to have to do a little something in order to get my popularity back up. It's starting to get under the 50%. I don't like it being under 50% because I do not actually know my my government. Like, I don't know if my government is good, if they're bad. I have no clue. And I tell you what, other countries could easily bring in a mole and assassinate me. I don't want to be assassinated. I just started the series. I just started the country. My building, national building, look at this. My national capital got beaten down. They costed me, that riot costed me $100 million. Can you believe it? That is ridiculous. All the things that I'm doing for my people. I mean, I'm bringing in electricity. Just be a little patient, guys. $100 million. Unbelievable. That sucks. Oh, look how long it's gonna take me. Oh, that's like 4 years. It's gonna take forever to rebuild my city. Ah. That really stinks. $100 million more in debt now because of it. Look at this. Gross. We are gonna lower... I am glad that I am taking money from my own country because I can lower this interest rate, and I'm definitely going to do that. $40 billion to the United States. Them Americans. You so greedy Americans. You charge me 14% to borrow a little bit of money. COVID tests. I'm gonna shoot them. There's no even active cases. Contaminated patients, I guess. Come on. That's silly.
Everything.
Alright, we need to, dismantling. Look at that. Anti-terrorist group. Look who is killing it. Pakistan. We are being hard on terrorists. Yes, we are. No, not taxation. I want to lower the key interest rate just a smidge. About 1%. Just about 1. Maybe even a half of a percent. Because inflation gets affected by the interest rate. So I'm gonna do half. I'm happy with half. It's gonna cost me a little bit of money to change it, but that's okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Conspiracy. Ooh, excuse me. Conspiracy theorist. Ridiculous. Wasting my money. Start more campaigns. End this nonsense. So we will do another round of tax reforms. We will probably do another one at the end of the year. I'm thinking it's gonna probably take us. It all really depends. See, growth has went up huge. That's what I don't want. I don't want growth like that. It went up huge, and it's because we why did it go up? Let's figure that one out. Because the key interest rate has not went through yet. Right? It didn't go... Is that Turkey? No. Singapore. Okay. Why did it go up? I bet you it's because the industries is going up. No? Well, it went up about $1 billion. Went up close to $1 billion. Made a little bit more money on taxes. So, industry is doing better. Whoops. How about the farming sector? So, I am bringing in a little bit more profits, but nothing that we would see. That COVID stuff again. This is ridiculous. Can I, like, buy COVID tests? Is that, like, a thing? Can you do that, like, outside? No, you can't. I can't do no contracts. I don't know what you guys want from me. I don't have COVID tests contracts. New sale. Can I just Angola? No, see, I don't want that. I don't have an option to buy COVID tests. Can you guys stop, like, doing this to me? How about that? Can you guys just, like, leave me the hell alone with this whole COVID? Driving me nuts around here. So I think the key interest rate had to go through. Yeah, it went through. That's why we had that big growth. That's what it was. Okay. It's going down. This is going up. Like I said, as long as I can keep this under about 10, I'm pretty happy. But with that being said, guys, that is the end of this video. Like and subscribe till we get to the next one.